Hello, writers. Welcome to Writers Workshop for Blog Challenge 6 Schools Around the World. So it's our first day for workshop for this challenge. So today will be Tuesday. So here we go. You've been doing an excellent job of writing blog posts, and people are leaving you comments. So make sure you check that out. So exciting to hear from around the world. Today's task. There are a couple ways to learn about the task. Right here on this little chart gives you 8 prompts. So it's all about schools around the world. If you watch this little video here, this will show you 27 different countries and classrooms. And so there you go. You can see a little bit of it kind of going through. There's Kenya, and you can kind of get a little vision for some different schools. So it's a very short 1-minute video. Take a look at that. You're going to want to read over the prompt list. And if you can click on this prompt list, it'll give you more details about each of these 8 possible prompts. And you might have another idea that will work too. It's about, the focus is schools around the world. All right. Choose your favorite. And then write long. Today, you just want to push yourself to write for 3 minutes about the topic that you choose. So it's going to be about our school. Blog post criteria, similar as what we usually have, 150 words or more, an image that makes sense to your blog post, and you're going to inform readers about our school. So here's the different tasks that they suggest for a prompt about your school. You could do a survey to readers about our school. You could just share about a school day. You could do some research. You could talk about what we do at break times, which is our recess. Describe your school grounds is an idea. So these are all different blog post ideas. You don't need to do all of this. Choose one of these that sounds interesting to you. Number 6, tell us about special events at your school. Compare your school with another and share your opinions about school in general. All right, so you want to choose something that will be interesting to you. Hopefully it's recording. I see that it's reconnecting. I hope that is working out. Let me click on the prompt list and show you a little bit of the more information here. And watch me as I give this work a go to choose what I would write for the blog post challenge, week 6 on schools. Okay, so when you get to this link, this will take you right to the detailed part of the 8 possible prompts. There's some reminders about safety. Students to check with their teacher about whether it's okay to mention their school name. You can mention our school name. That will be fine. Survey readers about your school. So if you choose this first idea, you can create a poll. You could do a Google form. You could send it out to classmates in our class, Palmer's class. I could forward it to other teachers, and you could get some data from other people. It says readers around the world. So this is asking like other readers if other schools are closed. I don't know how many people you'll get besides our school, but you might be able to. School uniform. So that's if you want to do a survey. So that survey is idea number 1. Surveying readers, getting some ideas. Okay. And there is a Google form example. If you're interested in that, share about your school day. So you just can tell what's a regular school day like. It's a lot different right now. So you could talk about our COVID-19 school days, online school days, or you could talk about what school was like when we're at school. How do you get to school? What kind of schedule did you have? So there's some questions about that. If you just want to talk about, here's what happens at our school. Because as you look at that video, school in like India and Kenya, the school is different. Okay. It says, remember to explain abbreviations you use. So if you put down STEM, explain that to people. And there's an example right there. You can look at that one. Number 3 is research for a new post. You could research the history of our school. We do have a history of the co-op. You could research that, and I can guide you to a few experts that started the co-op. That might be interesting. Research a famous person who attended your school. I don't know, but maybe you know somebody that's been famous that's been to the co-op. How has school changed over the years? So if you want to do an interview with your parents, or you want to go to Zoom and interview a grandparent, that would be interesting. How has school changed? So if you're interested in being more like a reporter and you want to do some research on history, then this would be your topic of choice. Find out more about someone at your school you don't talk to very much. Maybe you want to interview the principal. I can help you make that happen. Okay, choice number 4, what happens at break times? What do you do at recess? Or talk about the food, which will be different around the world. So your post, it may be like, well, this is just what everybody eats. Nope, it's not the same. I'm really thinking that somebody's going to probably do something about Foursquare. And your whole post could be about Foursquare, how to play, how it works. That would be really interesting. Maybe you could include a short video. Or maybe you want to talk about your other favorite sports that you like to play at recess. What precautions do you have to take from the weather at break times? Well, we do have snow days sometimes. We do have our undercovered area. We do have rainy day recess, so you could speak to that. Here is Van On explaining how to play a traditional Vietnamese game. So there you go. Somebody's sharing their game. So you've got some options there. That one sounds like it might be really fun. Number 5, suggestion for a prompt. Describe your school grounds. All right. So you could draw a map. You can make a slideshow that gives a tour of our school. If you Google Marshall Elementary, you could probably find some pictures. You might have some pictures. So that could be an option, just kind of giving a school tour. And there's an example right here of a school. This is something that their school did. Oh, I guess it is a school tour. Okay, so there you go. Tell us about your special events is choice number 6. Well, we do lots of trips. You could talk about some of your favorite field trips. You could talk about field day. So I don't know. You could choose a special event that you think is interesting and maybe write about that for a post idea. So remember, these are all different ideas. You don't do them all. You choose one that's interesting to you. Compare your school with another. So if you like to compare and contrast, you might organize and choose that post. Last one, share your opinions about school. No doubt you have some opinions about your school and we'd like to hear them. What's your ideal school? So maybe you want to draw a picture or give a list of what would your ideal school have. My ideal school would definitely include like a STEM workshop, like a big workshop with lots of space for STEM projects. Share your opinion on uniforms. So here you go. If you are in the mood to do an opinion piece, you'll choose number 8. So this is where you'll be sharing your opinion, maybe trying to convince others if you want to turn it into a persuasive piece. All right. Do you like learning at home or at school? That could be a possible post. So you have lots of options. There's the submit URL, and I have that set up for you. All right. So we did number 1. We read over the prompt list and we clicked on that prompt list to get some more ideas about what we might want to write about. Choose your favorite. My 2 favorites for the moment are Foursquare piece. History of the co-op is interesting to me. And maybe a piece on online learning. Okay, now I have to choose though. I'm thinking right now it'd be fun to write about Foursquare. So that's probably my best thinking right now. Then the third thing we do is write long. Push yourself to quick write for 3 minutes. Write what you know and write questions. All right. If you click on this link right here that says 3 minutes, it will give you a 3-minute timer. And it will make noise. So if you don't want the noise, mute it. You don't have to use the 3-minute timer, but you do get a write for 3 minutes. So this should bring up a 3-minute timer. Looks like it's taking a while. Perhaps it's going to take 3 minutes to load the 3-minute timer. It's already did that, so you can adjust it. You can click back, but that is available. I clicked it forward. All right, your turn to give it a go. Step 1, read over the prompt list. You can click it again, read more information. This is kind of a short summary of the 8 possible choices. Choose your favorite. I'm leaning towards what do we do during break times. Number 3, write long. So I have my handy dandy notebook. I would write long. Push yourself to just write and ask questions. Just write everything that you can about your topic that you're choosing. Okay, so even if you're choosing like the research one and you're like, I don't know, because I haven't asked my grandma or grandpa about what school was like, just make a list of questions. Okay, like if I was asking my grandparents, I might ask, what did you eat at lunch? My grandparents grew up in Lake Stevens, so they went to the same schools that I did. What kind of technology did you have? So I would just start a list of questions, and that would be a very interesting post also. I can't wait to see what you choose. Enjoy your writing. Happy blogging. Bye.